If you saw me now, you'd see a shadow, a man hunched under a tattered coat, my beard a tangled mess of gray, my hands black with street grime, clutching a cardboard sign that says, "Anything helps." But look closer, past the dirt and the hollow cheeks, and you might catch a flicker in my eyes, a stubborn spark that refuses to die. My name's Elias Reed, and I'm 68 years old, a wanderer on this earth with nothing to my name but the clothes on my back and a faith I can't shake, even when it feels like God's turned his face away. I've lost everything, home, family, hope, and life's kicked me down more times than I can count. Yet here I stand, freezing on this corner in Chicago's winter wind, ready to give my last scrap of bread to a stranger because somewhere deep, I still believe it matters. They call me crazy, a fool, a ghost. Maybe I am. But if I can save one soul from the dark I've known, then maybe, just maybe, this broken life of mine ain't been for nothing. I wasn't always this way. I was born in '57 in a row house in Detroit, the third of 5 kids to a factory worker and a seamstress. We didn't have much, but we had each other. Dinners of beans and laughter, Sundays at the Baptist church where I'd sing till my lungs hurt. My daddy taught me to work hard, my mama to love harder. I was good with my hands, fixed cars, built shelves, anything to keep the lights on. At 22, I married June, a girl with a smile like sunrise and a heart big enough for us both. We had a son, Caleb, in '82, and for a while I thought I'd cracked life's code. Work, pray, love, repeat. Then the crack showed. The auto plant shut down in '85, and I lost my job. June picked up extra shifts at the hospital, but the bills piled faster than we could pay. I took what work I could, odd jobs hauling scrap, but pride ate at me. I started drinking, not much at first, just enough to dull the shame. By 90, it was more than enough. June begged me to stop, but I couldn't hear her over the whiskey's hum. One night, I came home slurring and swinging. She took Caleb and left. I don't blame her. I'd have left me too. I tried to pull it back. Got sober for a stretch in '93, tracked him down, begged forgiveness. June let me see Caleb on weekends. Those were my best days, tossing a ball in the park, hearing him call me Dad again. But the bottle's pull was stronger than me. In '97, I fell off hard, lost my apartment, my car, everything. June cut me off for good, said Caleb deserved better. Last I heard, he was 10, and I was a memory fading fast. The streets took me then. I drifted, Detroit to Cleveland, then Chicago by 2000. I'd sleep in doorways, under bridges, anywhere the wind didn't bite too hard. Hunger became my shadow, cold my closest friend. I'd scrounge cans, beg for change, but the world don't look twice at a man like me. Once, a kid spat on me, called me trash. I just wiped my face and walked on. Anger don't fill an empty stomach. But I saw others worse off. Women with bruised faces, kids with bare feet, old vets shaking in alleys. I'd share what I had, a crust of bread, a torn blanket, because I knew their hurt. I'd pray too, whisper to God under the stars, asking him to watch them, even if he'd forgotten me. In 2005, I saved a girl. It was February, snow piling high, and I was huddled near a dumpster when I heard her scream. She was young, maybe 20, cornered by 2 men in an alley off State Street. I didn't think, just grabbed a busted pipe and ran at them, yelling like a madman. They bolted, and she fell sobbing into the slush. I gave her my coat, threadbare but warm, and walked her to a shelter 3 blocks away, my teeth chattering the whole time. She hugged me, called me her savior. I didn't feel like one, just a man who couldn't watch another soul break. Life didn't repay that kindness. In 2008, pneumonia nearly killed me. Spent a month in a hospital bed coughing till I tasted blood. They patched me up, sent me back to the streets with nothing. My legs never worked right after that. Too weak to hustle like I used to. By 2012, I was a fixture on Randolph Street. A ghost folk stepped over. I'd see Caleb in every young man passing by. Tall now, I'd bet, maybe with June's eyes. I'd pray he was safe, happy, that he'd never know this cold. But I kept giving. In 2017, I found a dog, mangy, half-starved, shivering under a bench. I named him Rusty, fed him scraps I couldn't spare. He stayed with me 2 years till some punks kicked him bloody one night. I buried him with my hands, crying like a kid, asking God why he took even that. No answer came, just silence and snow. Still, I'd sit with other strays, human ones, listening to their stories, sharing my last cigarette, praying over them when they slept. One guy, Tommy, was a junkie, all bones and shakes. I gave him my gloves, sat with him till he got clean. He's a cook now, drops me a sandwich sometimes, says I'm why he's alive. I don't know about that. I just couldn't let him fade. Last fall, I pulled a man from the river. October 2024, the Chicago River was a sheet of ice, and I was scavenging bottles when I saw him, a suit, drunk or desperate, thrashing in the water. I jumped in, cold hitting me like a fist, and hauled him to the bank. My lungs burned, my legs seized, but I got him out. Cops came, wrapped him in a blanket, ignored me dripping and shaking. He lived. I caught a fever, slept it off under a tarp. No one called me a hero. Just another day I didn't die. Today's March 20th, 2025, and I'm on this corner, wind cutting through my coat like a blade. My sign's soggy, my stomach's a knot, but I'm here. Yesterday, I gave my last dollar to a woman with a baby. No shoes on the kid, her eyes begging. I went hungry, but I'd do it again. People ask why, say I'm a fool, that God don't care, that I should hate him for leaving me to rot. I've wondered that myself. Nights when the pain's too loud, why he spared me, why he let me fall so far. But I made a promise once, drunk and sobbing in a church basement in '99. Lord, if you're there, I'll keep going, keep helping, till you take me. I've stuck to it, even when it feels like he's deaf. I don't expect a reward, not here anyway. When I go, I'll go quiet. Maybe under this bridge, snow on my face, breath slowing till it stops. I'll see June, smiling like she used to, and Caleb, grown and strong. I'll see Rusty too, wagging his tail. And maybe I'll see God, his face clear at last. I'll say, I tried, Lord. I gave what I didn't have. That's all I want, to know this suffering meant something, that my scraps and prayers lifted someone up. Till then, I'll stand here, a homeless man with a heart too stubborn to quit, believing in a God who might have forgotten me, but who I can't forget.